welcome back to the Doghouse. My name is Jessica, and if you are new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, because I know you're going to like what you see. If you have an issue with food at all, this is probably not the video for you, but you'll probably know that by the thumbnail, hopefully. Thumbnail, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I'll take better pictures. This is just a quick little video I wanted to do because I get a lot of questions after every time I release a video, which is great. I love the interaction part of YouTube, and that's why I put all this information out there. As far as information goes, it's more of just my things that I do. So I'm not trying to persuade anybody to do anything a certain way or anything like that. Anyways, what I have here is something I wanted to try with Grim and Lila because they are being raw fed right now. Yes, I can use a Kong to do this as well, but right now Grim has been really finicky about food, and if I put it in a Kong lately, I've actually not tried to do the raw yet in the Kong, but I don't want to waste it. Anyways, I feel like he'd really eat this because he still loves bully sticks and all that fun stuff, but if I put things in Kongs, no matter what it is, I feel like he just will leave it alone eventually. He just doesn't care. Like, it's too hard to get out. He's not that interested. I feel like I know he loves the tracheas. These are beef tracheas. These are not raw. They are, I don't know, like baked or whatever, however they make them. It's like the same thing as the bully stick. They are cooked. That's fine. It's pretty greasy, so this is not like a every day, every multiple times a day kind of treat. This is just fun. Came about like that big, that much bigger. These are supposed to be like, they're like over 12 inches. But I did cut it because I wanted to split it, and also I didn't want to have to fill an entire long one because he would again probably eventually just ignore it, but I also, that would be hard for me. So I cut it into, actually, little Zuko has one piece that doesn't have anything in it, and then I have Lila size and a little Grim size just to try it out. But anyways, if you are somebody that feeds raw and you wanted to do more of a raw enrichment type treat food, interactive toy type thing, I like this idea. I've seen people doing this on like Instagram and stuff. They actually do it with a raw trachea, but this is not much different. You can also do it with the cooked ones. So what I did is I have, let me show you this first. This is right now part of their staple, which is the primal, sardine and turkey formula. These are the balanced patties, the grinds. So that's really good for them. And then I also have these, I'm trying out these little bites from Stella and Chewy, because they're freeze-dried raw, but they're like little nuggets. They're like little, this has some stuff on it, but little like nugget guys. So that's in there. I put that in here. You're supposed to add a little water to that, but you can feed it dry. But the moisture from these is going to just get into that anyways. So I'm mixing it all together. I also threw in some zucchini, diced zucchini that I've been feeding the dogs in there that I had left over, and I'm just kind of making a mush. I also put a little bit of the Nupro powder. That's what that looks like. I talk about it often if you've seen other videos with talking about their food. One of the supplements I like to use the most as like a daily thing. You can add it to kibble as well, which I do. Everybody gets that along with warm water. Anyways, I just made like this mush. It's beautiful raw mush. Okay, so what I'm gonna do basically is just stuff it in here, and I'm not gonna feed it right now, unfortunately, not for this video, because this is something that he would get in his kennel when I leave or something. So sorry, but this is just something, a quick little video to show you kind of like something you can do for your raw, even for your raw fed dogs. Yeah, you can also just go give them something like a marrow bone and do all that, but I don't want to leave I don't like to leave them, like if I have to leave for an hour or so with like a raw bone. I just don't. I don't like the raw bones, like the marrow bones and stuff, to sit out for a long time and then like pick it back up to try to re-eat it. I don't like that because it's still raw matter, and that's not safe. Actually, isn't a whole lot left after I stuff this, so I'm gonna kind of clean it up. That was coming out. Okay. We'll just do a little bit like that. But I just wanted to show you guys a little something you could do. I actually bought a whole box of these tracheas, so that's fun. And it's nice and heavy now, and it's just that is a really beautiful, good little treat. It's now stuffed. You can stuff anything in there raw too. I just wanted to use the mixtures, the grinds that I have. So yeah, I'm just gonna do one for Lila. Don't worry, the other dogs get their kibble and stuff like that. No, not the other dogs are not. Zuko, you mad because your trachea is not full of stuff? You gotta wait for that. Your tummy's gotta get used to everything slowly. Speaking of which, that is also why, hey, not every single dog is on a raw diet. Yes, I know. I do both. Harvey will never be on a raw diet. He's 13 and a half, and he's got a very, very sensitive stomach. So changing anything on him can be detrimental. So I'm not changing anything while he's thriving and doing fine. Okay, so there's all that. So I got a little one. There's not as much in there, but that's okay. This one's for Lila. She doesn't need all that. Move this over if you guys are interested. These are the gloves that I'm wearing. There's even better ones out there, I know. This is actually, if you saw Zuko's pup box video, I still have the dog peanut butter from there, so we're gonna use some of that. This is probably not necessary, but I have it, so why not? Let me get a good glop because I don't want to stick it back in there. So for Lila's, I'm just gonna do a little bit like this. Oh, that's gross. So gross. All right, and because it's kind of loose in there, so this, I feel like the peanut butter helps keep it a little kind of like the cement, like you're enclosing it. I don't want to do a whole lot on Grimm's because he likes peanut butter, but again, if it's, I don't want it to like remind him of a Kong, so we're just gonna do a little bit of that. I want to do it mainly for Lila, so there's that. Because it's not as like thick in hers. So there you have it. Some nice filled trachea for your raw fed dogs. This might even be somewhat of a good little way to start introducing some raw is by like just kind of treat wise, just using it as a treat. That's kind of how I started the dogs. I do like a marrow bone or something here and there, see how they handle that. As far as like their GI upset or anything, if that happens, we back off. Not everybody's on raw. Eventually one day it'll be more partial raw for everybody, but it's one step at a time, one dog at a time. So yeah, those are some gross, successful stuffed tracheas. So this is what I use. That is not what you have to use. But yeah, there they are. There's a nice little fun little treat you can do for your dog. You'll get a Kong, okay? Bro, you'll get a Kong, don't worry. You'll get a regular trach without the raw. I do have plenty of trachs to go around for everybody because they are cooked, so he can have that, but his won't be full of the raw food. I just wanted to show a little something people have been doing that I've seen. So, all right, hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Maybe try it with your own dogs. You can even, like I said, Gunner will get this. He's not on raw, but he can have the trachea by itself, or I can also do the same thing I do with the Kong where I soak the kibble and make it soft, but just basically it'll look like that, and I shove it in. I will be freezing this, and I'll be giving it to Grimm and Lila tomorrow, probably as a little pre-breakfast. So there's that. For Lila, that's almost like her whole breakfast amount for raw, because they eat less on raw. So there's that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment if you have any questions. I will be there down there to talk with you. So thanks for watching once again. See you guys later. Bye. Grimm, do you care that I just made you an amazing treat? Grimm! Grimmy! He doesn't care. He's like, bitch, I'm digesting. I'm digesting.